Hello folks, welcome to OTD, also known as On the Deck, where you can get all the sports you need in 10 minutes. My name is Adam Arduna. This is my mom, Gina.
He is the journalist.
She's the enthusiast.
Yeah, I'm enthusiastic. I'm ready to laugh at some people today. Yes. I actually have some stuff to say today.
You do have some stuff to say today.
I do.
Okay, well that's good. Well, I sort of do as well. And as you see, the title of our show today is our Boneheads of the Week.
Yep.
And we love this because we actually haven't done a Boneheads in a little bit, actually. So this is going to be kind of a good one. And these three guys, for sure, definitely deserve to be on the Boneheads segment of the week. And we're going to name off Shaq, LeVar Ball, and Johnny Manziel. And how we do our Boneheads segment is we talk about the guys, then we analyze it or whatever, and then we'll rank them. We only have 3 today, so we'll have a chance to really go through all of it.
Get in there, get it.
Yeah, so do you want to start off with describing our first three guys?
I sure will.
All right.
So first of all, you've got Shaquille O'Neal and JaVale McGee. Shaquille O'Neal has a show on TNT, and he basically has been doing what's called Shaq and the Fool. I guess it's kind of like our Boneheads.
The Fool. It's basically our Boneheads.
It's basically our Boneheads, where you find something ridiculous or silly and you highlight it. It's kind of like the not top 10, all of that.
Yes.
And it's meant to be funny and jest, but he has particularly targeted JaVale McGee, who is a center, which centers are, there are not a lot of them in the league like there used to be.
Right.
And he's done some stuff. So Shaq and the Fool has featured him a lot, and then Shaquille went and did a full, like, almost 2-minute segment where he created like a movie, like, because
it was in reference to the Academy Awards.
Yes. Production featuring every boneheaded, stupid thing that JaVale McGee has done.
Right.
And that created some issues.
Yes.
Then the second guy is LeVar Ball.
Yes.
This man has 3 sons, Lonzo, and then the other 2.
The one kid is the middle one that scored 92 points at Chino Hills High School,
and then they've got, so I know Lonzo's
a
freshman, he's got a senior and then a sophomore. So he's got 3 boys, and they're all amazing. But the dad has been in the media doing the most. He's giving interviews, he is saying stuff off the cuff, and it's the kind of stuff like, you're my son. My son could be the next best, greatest sportscaster ever. Well, that's true. But he's saying things like, right now, he should be replacing, who's even
Stuart Scott.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll say, I'm better than,
you should anchor the 5 o'clock Sports Center right now.
I'll be better than Michael Smith and Jamel Hill.
Well,
on
today.
Today. Right now, I'm better than Michael Smith and Jamel Hill.
Put Michael and Jamel on the deck
been on ESPN or been with one of those top networks yet.
And I believe in you, and the potential is there, but you don't say that.
You don't say, exactly.
You don't say that, and I would never try to. Anyway, let's move on.
That's the point. Yeah,
then we'll talk about it. And then the third one is Johnny Manziel, who has done this whole mea culpa. Oh, I've changed. I'm sorry. I'm begging for a chance to be back in the league. I mean, we didn't even talk about it when he said it was like 3 weeks ago, right after the Super Bowl, and he was just like, I'm ready. I'm cleaned up my life. Now he's supposedly 50 plus days sober. And then he comes out, he's in Miami. Please stay away from Miami. If you don't play for the Dolphins, just don't
Miami
go.
and Vegas are like the 2 top cities that you just don't want to be around.
My goodness. He's out there on a yacht shirtless. And let's just say this. He does not look like he's got a football body that he's been working out trying to go. He had his red cup, the notorious red cup, and what looked like a mixed drink, and then they blurred out what he was drinking. It could have been a Red Bull, but it could have also been a Mick Ultra.
Yes, they look very similar. Thin cans with the same coloring.
So he just didn't look like Mr. Ready to play football. So that's really the reason these 3 guys are on the Bonehead.
Yes.
But let's go ahead and talk about it. You jump in.
Okay, well, for Shaq and JaVale McGee, Shaq, to me, it's really funny for him to even have anything to say about anyone, Mr. Can't hit a free throw looking crazy behind with him. Have you guys ever watched Shaq? It looks like it's like a golf ball in somebody's hand, because the golf ball doesn't fit in your hand. You have to like put it with your fingertips. That's how Shaq shoots a free throw. It's the push from the line, and it's awful. It's embarrassing.
Yes.
Now, granted, his claim to fame for it was that his hands were too big. Well, guess what? Wilt Chamberlain's hands were big. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's hands were big. Every center in the league has huge hands, but they figured out a way to make the shot and make it not look crazy. And how many, bad things has Shaq done in his NBA career that he could very easily be on Shaq and the Fool, but instead he's targeting JaVale McGee, who is not as graceful as you would like for him to be, but he is very athletic. So will take off from the 3-point line and slam jam it but then when he gets the ball at the top of the key, he'll try to pass to someone. It'll go to the 5th row in the stands. So he does do some things that are a little bit questionable, but the point is, it's like, okay, you don't need to just target this guy. Look, he's just trying, he found new life in Golden State.
Yes.
He's trying to resurrect himself in his career. And so the fact that you're trying to pick on him is old news. And you're just, the whole thing was he got called out for like bullying.
Yes.
But that is what he's doing. And so it's like, look, man, you need, Shaq, you bringing up old stuff.
Right.
You know, the old black people, why are you bringing up old stuff? That's what he's doing. And so, and then now, the reason why he did get it is because I think he got hit in the back. JaVale McGee got hit in the back of the head. So it was one of those situations where it's like, okay, but at the end of the day, you're doing too much, Shaq. And so for that, I just feel like that's why you're on the list. And as far as Lonzo Ball's dad, LeVar, he claimed that he's better than Steph Curry today as he's a freshman at UCLA.
Come on.
Are you kidding me? Now, if he takes UCLA to the national championship, wins the whole tournament MVP, is the #1 overall pick in the NBA draft.
He's still not better than the two-time MVP.
He's still not going to be better than Steph Curry.
No, you are not.
Especially in my mind. Because he is not changing the game the way that Steph Curry's changed the game. And he is not a polarizing figure like Steph Curry is. And his story is not going to be the same. And especially with that shot, it looks like a rainbow across his body. It looks terrible.
It's a terrible shot.
And this is like,
the truth.
There's nothing wrong with parents being involved, but his dad looks really bad for calling his son to be better than Steph Curry right now. That's just unbelievable. And then obviously Johnny Manziel, he was on the Boneheads the last time because we had him for getting his having pictures taken during the Super Bowl.
Supposedly, I don't know if he actually did.
I don't know if he did either, but the reports are that Johnny Manziel was going to be having some stand somewhere in Houston at the game where people could come and pay him to take pictures and sign autographs. $50 a pop. Are you kidding me?
Nope.
It was $50 for the picture and then $25 for his autograph. It's just like, dude, you sound desperate.
Oh my God.
You sound extremely desperate to be doing that. And the publicity that Johnny Manziel needs to be doing is there should be photos and videos of him training. If you're going to be on the beach, you should be doing quarterback work. There's nothing wrong with doing beach workouts because it builds your core, your calves, your lower body strength. That's great. That's great training grounds. But you don't need to be on a cruise ship or a yacht down in South Beach drinking and whatever. Just the perception that you're down there drinking and partying is not what you need. And then, yeah, like you said, the body photos.
Wasn't good.
Dude, you don't have an NFL body at all. You don't look like you have hit the gym, nothing.
Nope.
Now, a couple months ago during the summer or in the summer at Coachella,
Woo!
He looked paper thin, looked toothpick thin. Now it's just because of all the things that he was on.
He was doing.
So he has put on some weight, but that's alcohol weight. That's not muscle mass.
It could just be a sandwich because we clearly wasn't eating before. But whatever it is, it doesn't look athletic.
So that's why he's on the Boneheads list. It's terrible. But again, he's back on the list for now his 50 days clean or sober, but you're on a yacht doing not what you probably should be doing.
I would be happy to celebrate his 50 days sober, and I would even be like, I'm not about giving this guy another shot in the NFL, but if you're trying to convince us of that, keep your shirt on till you got a six-pack. Stay off the yachts and keep the red cups out of your hand.
Exactly.
Go and fly into Miami, because I guess he was there for a kids camp or whatever.
Yes.
You fly in, do the kids camp, and fly right back to your training facility. Any pictures that surface of Johnny Manziel need to be him working out, throwing the ball, eating healthy.
That's what, exactly.
Take pictures of your kale
your
salad
social
and your
media, any
meal.
publicity that you have at this point is you training and working out and trying to show that you're committed to the NFL.
There should be no pictures of Johnny Manziel
The ocean's not going nowhere. South Beach is not going nowhere. Alcohol not going nowhere. You're going to be fine. You don't need that right now.
Because his career is already gone.
Exactly. So anyways.
I do need to talk about, I wanted to say the LeVar Ball thing. I am the world's proudest mom, and I get it. And honestly, if no one's going to toot your own home, toot your own.
Yeah.
You got to brag on yourself and bet on yourself.
Yes.
But as a parent, you can't take away the glisten and shine from your kid. And that's what this is about. This is about now LeVar. I mean, the things he said, he's like, not only is my son better, he actually said, put Steph Curry on UCLA and put my son on Golden State and see what happens. Your son, first of all, would be the 8th man off the bench.
Correct.
And what would happen is Steph would be scoring 150 points in a college game.
He's actually at UCLA, not at Davidson, where Steph got his team to the Elite Eight.
You off. Dust it off.
And did astronomical things.
That year.
Exactly. So
come on.
Let's rewrite. Let's try to rewrite history there. No.
But then he's like, he's only playing for the Lakers, which, hey, we all love the Lakers.
Right.
But he was just
saying
already.
It sounds a lot like Cam Newton's dad out in front and trying to run the press and things like that. That's a little too much.
Floyd Mayweather's dad.
Exactly.
Why you ain't throwing a punch? You guys sit down, let your kids shine, and at the appropriate time you do the bragging. But I don't know where we are on time.
Yes, well, we need to kind of get to the ranking here.
Yeah, okay. Well, rankings are this. I'm going to say that oh gosh, I had a different order, but I guess I'm going to give LeVar Ball my third. He's the lowest. He is really doing too much, but I understand a dad's pride and a dad's love.
You can understand
I'm going to give Johnny Manziel the number 2 because, like I said, Johnny, you don't need to be showing pictures of anything that isn't a kale salad, a workout, and you throwing the football. That's it.
Yeah.
But then number 1, I'm giving it to Shaq. Shaq, you're better than that.
Yeah.
Everybody. We need to redo this topic by itself. Everybody has to be better than that.
Yeah.
It's only funny one time. It's only funny till the other. It's only funny when the other guy's laughing with you. I can laugh at myself. There's a difference.
Yeah.
It just was lazy journalism. It was mean-spirited. And I am sick of seeing people tear each other down. I was going to say black folks, but people in general.
And
we got to be better than that.
Right.
We can all laugh at ourselves, but you shouldn't be laughing specifically at one person. So you get my number 1 bonehead.
Right.
There you go.
I'm actually going to take your exact list.
Thank you.
LeVar Ball, you know, you're a father. You're trying to promote your son. We understand the reasoning for it, but you're doing too much. Johnny Manziel, I need to not have you on the boneheads list anymore. Please.
Again.
If you're ever serious about doing anything positive within the league, you need to not be on the bonehead list. You don't need to be getting in photographs of you doing anything that looks suspicious. And then Shaq, exactly like you said, you're a Hall of Famer. You should be trying to uplift JaVale McGee. Like you said, it's only funny one time. You need to be uplifting and trying to say, all right, man, look, if you need some help or we can get Hakeem Olajuwon and we can work with you, whatever. But enough is enough of that. It's a bad look for Shaq. And they got the moms involved and all that. It was just too much. So that's what that is for that.
For real, though. I have more to say about that.
Yeah, I agree with you. And it's just a bad look. We don't need that. Well, anyways, we want to say we enjoy our Bonehead segment.
We love our Bonehead.
And we have no one in a while, so we're really happy about that. Please continue to follow us on all of our social media. Type in OTD and Facebook and like our Facebook page. Type in my name, Adam. We're doing it for YouTube. And please continue to follow us on Twitter. She is JRepass_OTD. We are OTD_ on the deck for our official Twitter page. And we just want to say we love your comments. Continue to write to us. We love everything you do. Share our videos. And we will write back. So we just want to say we appreciate your time, folks. We'll see you next time. All right.
Bye, Facebook.
All right, Facebook. See you later.